Basic Math, Chapter 11, Section 9, Finding the Percent. You can find the percent if you're given the whole and the part. The percent, the whole, and the part. For example, what percent of 50 is 10? Well, step 1, write a fraction. The denominator is the whole. It's the number after the word of. The numerator is the part. So in this case, 10 is the part and 50 is the whole. There's the word of. Now step 3 is to change the decimal to a percent after you've done. Step 2 is to divide it and then change the decimal to a percent. Remember, to change a decimal to a percent, move the decimal 2 places to the right. So 10 is 20% of 50. And we found that out by dividing 10 by 50 and then turning the decimal into a percent. Be careful. Sometimes the percent is greater than 100%. Then the part will be greater than the whole. You'll start with an improper fraction. So 42 is what percent of 35? So step 1 is to write the fraction. The denominator, the number on bottom, is the whole, and it's the number after the word of. So there's the word of and the number after it. The denominator is the part of the fraction on bottom. That's the whole. The numerator is the part, in this case, 42. So that goes on top of the fraction. That's the numerator. Step 2, the number on top goes in the shop. So 42 goes in the division box. The denominator is doing the dividing, which is 35. So you do your division, change the decimal to a fraction by moving it 2 places to the right. So 1.2 becomes 120. Add the percent sign. So 42 is 120% of 35. So find the percent in each problem. I need a little space to do that. So for number 2, what percent of 100 is 5? So the number after of goes on bottom, and the numerator is 5. Now, the number on top goes in the shop, and 100 does the dividing. So we could move the decimal 2 places to the left, but we've got our answer. It's the decimal 500ths. Now, to turn the decimal into a percent, we move that decimal back to the right 2 places. So we have 5%. What percent of 100 is 5? That's 5%. Let's take a look at number 4. 6 is what percent of 60? Of has 60 after it, so it goes on bottom. And the 6 is the part, so that goes on top. The number on top goes in the shop. The number on bottom does the dividing. So you can add a decimal and some zeros, as many as you want. We just need 1 0 and 160. And we get nothing left over. Bring the decimal up. Now that's the division part. Now turn the decimal into a percent by moving the decimal place 2 places to the right add a 0 if you need to. And so what we have is 10%. So that's how we turn our parts and wholes to find out what the percent is. For Chapter 11, Section 9, you can do some more practice. Let me know if you have questions, and we can see what this looks like for everyday situations. Soccer is a popular sport all year. Use the chart to answer the questions. How many games did the Tornadoes play? Here's the Tornadoes. So how many games did they play? Well, they won 9, they lost 3, no ties. So they played 12 times. 12, 9 plus 3. Now, 2. What percent of their games did the Tornadoes win? Well, they won 9. What percent did they lose? Well, they lost 3. So first, let's find how many they won. So we got 9 out of 12. They won 9 out of 12. I'm looking for some space where I could do this. Move it over. So if they won 9 out of 12 games, that is 9 goes into... All right, so 9 divided by 12. So if we do 7, we're going to get 1484. We're going to get 6. Where's that? 5 times 12 is going to give us 60. Put the decimal up here. And now we're going to move the decimal place 2 places to the right. And so we will get our answer. Oh, it didn't move. So the winning percentage is going to be 75% win. If you'd like to do some more, you could pause the video here and take a look and do it on your notebook, and then get into your workbook for more practice to see if you have any questions for more help. All right, thank you very much.